Hey, what's up everybody? Dimitri of Caddac Gaming here. I'm going to be releasing a video series on how to get yourself set up and ready to stream on Twitch. A lot of my friends mention that most videos out there are very focused on gaming, but we're going to take a more generic approach so that whether you're gaming or you're doing something else like live performance, music, art, just chatting, you can use these video guides and help yourself get set up. Today's video, we're going to be going through the video dashboard, the creator dashboard on Twitch, and we're going to be going through a bunch of the settings and help you get it set up and ready for your stream. If you have any questions about today's video, feel free to hop into my Twitch chat. I stream every day other than Wednesday. I'll leave a link in the video description below. Feel free if you have any questions about streaming, about gaming, about computers, about tech, about anything really. I'd love to see you there and I'd love to answer any of your questions. All right, let's just hop into it. All right, so as I mentioned, we're going to be going through the creator dashboard and getting everything set up and ready for you to start streaming. First things first, you're going to go up to the top right hand corner here. You're going to go to the profile picture. You're going to go to creator dashboard. You're going to be met with your stream manager. This is a great place, a great window to have open when you're streaming, whether it's on your phone, another monitor, a laptop, or what have you. It allows you to monitor your chat, your activity feed. You can have your preview on if you'd like. I don't have mine on because I use OBS for that on another monitor. And your quick actions. So quick actions are really nice. You can edit your stream info, which is all here. Tags are automatically added based on your category. This is the notification that gets pushed to people's phones if they have notifications for your stream on. These three here allow you to mark certain sections of your VOD, your past broadcast, for you to go and clip later. Add markers to and what have you. They're grayed out right now because I'm not streaming, but if my stream was on, these would be enabled, and you can basically mark certain sections of your stream so you can go back into the highlighting through the video producer, which we'll show you in a second. And you can do a lot of things with that. Clearing chat just clears all of the chat that's there. So if somebody says something or someone's going in and spamming a whole bunch of things, clear the chat pretty quick. The difference between rating and hosting. Hosting just shows someone else's video feed of their stream on your channel page. Your chat is there, your channel page. A raid, however, sends everybody that is currently watching your channel and your stream, and it sends them over to somebody else's channel page, which then puts them into their chat and their channel page as a whole. So those are the big differences between the two. And you can quickly and easily do that from here, or you can use the command. So like /host or /raid. And if you have / here, it'll show you all of the kind of channel management that you can have. Pretty easy, pretty simple. You can turn on emote only, follower only, or sub only chat. I really don't like people that use follower only chat. I feel like you're trying to force people to follow you in order to chat to you. I like people being able to decide that on their own. You know, if you want to chat for me for a little bit and decide if you like who I am as a streamer, then go ahead and do that, right? But it's there if you do want to use it, and you know, all power to you. Sub only chat, I really only suggest this for people who have a very large following, and maybe on a specific day you want to do a sub only chat day. What this does is it really gives a value to people who are subscribed to you, and it gives them a priority over the average person. So I really do suggest that for things like that. And if you do want to have a sub only day, for example, on Sundays, you do a sub only day, this is what you would use to do so. You can start polls. You can use a gift chest, which doesn't really get used all that often. I'll leave a link in the video description below, but basically if you have Twitch Prime, certain benefits of Twitch Prime are giftable, and you get like 3 copies of them, and you can add them to somebody's gift chest, and then the streamer can release the items from that gift chest so that other people in the chat can claim them if they don't have them already. They don't really get used that often, so you don't really need to look at that too often. A rerun just redoes one of your past broadcasts, so if you wanted to, if you played like a bunch of competitive games or something, or you played in a tournament and you wanted to rerun it, you can do so that way. Rewards, I'll go over in a second. Those are using your channel points. Ads, I don't really use them. I've run maybe 4 ads the entire time I've been an affiliate. They are a really low source of revenue as a Twitch streamer, and I feel like they kind of like disconnect you from your viewers. So I wouldn't really suggest running them, but you have options to do 30, 60, 90, 150, 180, and 120. They're all here. And then here are some of my extensions that I use as well. All right, so next up is your channel analytics. So here you can choose a date range, and you can take a look at your revenue, your average viewers, your live views, your new followers, subscriptions, all that kind of stuff through this window and this window. So if you change this, these will change. It's a great way to go and kind of analyze what's going on in your stream and how your stream is performing. You can export it to XML. It's pretty great. Here shows you your subscribers if you're an affiliate. Remember, you don't get access to revenue or subs if you're not an affiliate yet or a partner. But it's pretty great. It gives you a nice breakdown. It gives you a breakdown here. And as you can see, in like 7 days, I made 3 cents on ads. So ads aren't really that great. Like most of the big streamers will make, you know, $10,000 in revenue, and maybe $150 will be from ads. So they really aren't that much. It shows you here a bunch of your past streams. Here it can show you where your views are coming from, and if you open up view details, it'll actually give you a breakdown of locations, platform, where they came from channel wise. So if somebody hosts you or somebody raids you, you'll see where they came from, which is pretty cool. I'm actually kind of surprised someone came from Josh OG. I don't know how that happened, but that happened there. And what other kind of categories your viewers like to watch. So a lot of my viewers watch just chatting, music, Modern Warfare, Valorant, Apex, and what have you. So pretty cool. Very useful page. I use it quite a bit, and I suggest you do as well. Stream summary is on a very specific stream, and it compares it to the previous stream. So this is a great way to look at the very nitty and gritty details of your streams, and to see if you're on like an upwards trend or a downwards trend and what have you. It gives you lots of information. If you have path to affiliate, if you're an everyday streamer and you're working to get affiliate, it'll be path to affiliate here. Your achievements that you're closest to achieving are here. And then again, where your viewers are coming from, and engagement. So another very useful page. Achievements, the only thing that you'll really want to focus on this page is the path to affiliate and path to partner if you're working on those. Path to affiliate is very achievable. As long as you put some effort in, you can get this pretty quickly. Path to partner is a lot more difficult. I've been an affiliate for a very long time, and getting the average 75 viewers is the most difficult component. One day I might get that, and even then that doesn't guarantee I become a partner, but that's what I'm working towards right now. Building a community allows you to do VIP badges, and we'll go over that in a second. And it begins, you'll usually get this on your first stream. It's pretty straightforward. Most achievements won't get you anything other than the ones that are going to unlock additional VIP badges for you. For the roles manager, like I mentioned, there are 3 different roles. You have VIPs, you have moderators, and you have editors. VIPs get an extra badge in your chat. It's a little pink diamond there. And they're allowed to post links that won't be automatically removed. Moderators are able to delete other people's chats. They're able to update some of your information, like your stream info. And they also have a different badge, which is a little green sword. Editors, however, basically have access to a majority of your channel settings, so they can help keep your streams and your channel organized and up to date if you end up needing a lot of help for that. So the only editor here is my dad's account. And yeah. Activity, I almost never use this page, and it sometimes doesn't even load. It's not even loading here. There we go. What this is, it just shows you all the times that you've changed your category, you've changed your title, or you've done ad breaks. So channel points. Channel points are a really great way to help people be engaged and motivated to be engaged in your chat. And what they do is when people follow you, when people subscribe to you, when people donate bits, when people talk in chat, and people follow you, when people view you, as they're watching certain time limits, they will get more and more channel points. I'll leave a link in the video description below that gives you a full breakdown on how many points they get per piece. But first thing you would do is change the name to something that fits your channel. My channel has a lot of bacon. My channel points are called bacon. So you can change the name and the image here, and then you can manage your rewards. So my rewards are a lot of exercises here. My viewers love to watch me suffer, so I've given them exercises that they can redeem their points for and make me do exercises. And the cool thing is you can limit those, because originally I did not. And my friends ended up redeeming like 150 sit-ups. So you can limit these per stream. You can add an icon, you can change the background color, you can update the cost, you can make it so that it skips the queue, so it automatically goes to the top of the queue if you want. And then you can make them require text when they redeem. So things that you would want like that would be something like ask me anything, where a part of your thing is asking a question, like they get to ask you a question. So obviously you would want them to enter text when doing so. And then you have the default rewards here that you can turn on or turn off, and they have smart costs. So depending on the amount of viewers you have and the amount of points that people have in your channel, it'll change the cost of these. I just have them all on. People use them very rarely. Most of the ones that get used are the ones up here. And they do have suggestions for like kinds of rewards you can use. And there's a collection and all kinds of things. So feel free to use this to your advantage. It's a great way to get people engaged in your chat and motivated to want to participate in your chat. Video producer gives you a breakdown of your uploads, your premieres, past broadcasts, your highlights. You can filter based on things that are expiring, and you can also view your channel trailer. So I don't personally have a channel trailer yet, but I'm working on one. And it's part of the new format, which I'll show you, the new channel format. And with past broadcasts, you can go and you can highlight. Like I mentioned before, if you have markers on a stream, you go to highlight it. You'll get these markers. So clip that markers, and then just stream markers are here as well. So pretty great, pretty useful. Collections allow you to collect and basically create playlists of videos, whether it's uploads, clips, highlights, all kinds of things. You can create them here. I haven't personally created any, but you're welcome to do whatever you'd like. Say you have like a bunch of flick shots in Valorant that you wanted to go and compile a whole playlist of from different streams. You can go ahead and do that, create flick shot, compile, create a collection, done. Clips are here. So clips are separated into two sections. Clips that you've made, whether it's in your own channel or other people's channels. And then clips of your channel, no matter who created them. It won't show you if the clip is created by somebody else. You have to actually open up the clip to see that. So I wish it would show it here. I wish it would show who clipped it, but maybe that'll be an upcoming feature, who knows. Great way to go and manage your clips. If you want to delete them, you click on it, you can delete them, you can do whatever you'd like. Great way to manage and keep them all organized. So channel preferences. So here, this would be where you would grab your stream key. If you're going to use stream key as your method of authentication on OBS, this is where you would grab it. I personally log into OBS, and we'll go into that on a video on setting up OBS in the future. Disconnect protection makes it so that your stream does not go offline for 90 seconds if, for example, your OBS crashes. keep it on. It doesn't hurt to have it on. And it's only a 90-second window. So just keep that in mind. Past broadcasts just allows it so that Twitch will save any VODs from your past broadcasts. If for whatever reason you don't want that to happen, you can turn them off. They only last for 14 days unless you're a partner, a Twitch Turbo, or a Twitch Prime user. So keep that in mind. Mature content. I also suggest you have this on unless you are specifically making content directed towards children or for family audiences. If you break any of the rules here, so sexual activity, nudity, threats, extreme violence, and it's not only directed towards you. If someone goes and donates and their name is something inappropriate, or their text to speech is something inappropriate, or just the text is inappropriate, if someone reports it, you can have your account terminated immediately. So I suggest you err on the safe side and you have mature content on unless you are targeting children or family audiences and you're very tight on your moderation. Keep that in mind. Enabling clips, pretty self-explanatory. Low latency mode is usually the default for most people. If you like interacting with your chat in real time, this is what you're going to want to have on. I only suggest you switch to normal latency, play things like competitive shooters, run into the issue of stream snipers. Most people will use low latency though. And I think that's the way that most people enjoy watching streams, is people who are constantly engaging with the chat. If you are an editor on anybody's chat, you'll be able to access stuff here. And this setting, people streaming to your channel, I think it only really gets used now by companies. Companies like Newegg, where they have people in various locations streaming to that channel, they'll use this, but I don't think anybody really uses it anymore on a personal level. Your profile picture and your banner, pretty straightforward. You choose whatever profile picture you like, and you can choose between a generated banner or a custom banner. I used to use this one, but with the new layout, this one looks better, and I'll show you that in a second. Your username and your display name are separate. Keep that in mind. Your display name is what will show up on your channel and in chat and all that kind of stuff. Your username is what you use to log in. Your bio here shows up on the new format. It used to show up on the old format and they kind of got rid of it, and now it's showing up on the new channel format, which we'll go over in a second. The highlight is part of the new channel format, which we'll again see in a second. It shows you what it looks like on the light and dark theme, so choose whatever color you'd like. The video player banner is what will show if you're not hosting anybody and your channel is offline. A lot of people will include their schedule, but I just have my socials on there and you'll see it in a moment. Again, here is where you'll upload that channel trailer. You have your recently streamed categories, which you can hide. So say you accidentally updated your category to the wrong game title, you don't want that to appear on your profile, you can hide it. You have your social links here, so you can link as many of your socials as you'd like, and they become clickable links on the new profile. The stream schedule is part of the new format as well. Very useful, and the best part about it is the time zones are localized. So people don't have to do conversions of, hey, what's Eastern time in Pacific time, or this and that. It'll automatically show them whatever your schedule is in their local time zone, which is really great. You can also add a vacation mode, so you say what day you're leaving, what day you're coming back. And my schedule is very open. What that means is I don't put an end time on my streams. I don't set a specific category for my streams or a specific title for my streams. But if you wanted to, you can say a specific duration. You can do your specific days, specific categories, and specific titles. So say on Wednesdays, I wanted to do a just chatting, and it was going to be a sub-only stream. It says from 12 to 4, sub-only stream, just chatting. So if you'd like to be very specific, you can go ahead and do that. And if you want to be more generic like I do, you can have that here. And I'll show you what this looks like on the profile. It's actually pretty great. So your shelf, which you'll also see in a moment, you can choose between your auto host list, your team members, or none. As far as I know, only partners can be part of a team, so really your choices are between auto host list and none until you hit partner. Auto hosting allows you to show someone else's stream while you're offline. So you can choose the two different priorities, either by order or randomly. And it's pretty straightforward. You just go into this link, you search for the channel, you add it to your list, and you can drag and move them around as much as you'd like. I don't like hosting pre-recorded videos. I only like hosting live streams, so I turn that feature off. All right, and then you can choose to allow all raids. If you're running into issues where people are raiding you with hostile viewers or hostile intents or what have you, you can make it so that you only get raided by your friends, people you follow, people that are part of your team. And if you just don't want anybody to raid your channel at all, you can block all raids. Entirely up to you. I would suggest having allow all on unless you have a specific reason not to. Drops are very specific to certain campaigns, drop campaigns. Most recently, Valorant had a drop campaign where if you're streaming Valorant, people in your chat were able to get a beta key to also play. Right now, there are no drop campaigns, which you would check by clicking here, and it'll show you what campaigns are available at the time. Right now, there's nothing. And all it does is it gives your viewers a benefit while watching your stream while you're doing something specific, something related to the game. And then you can kind of see who follows you. I don't know why they also have it here and on your profile, but that's there. Moderation. So a lot of people don't set this up right away, and I think they should, because they'll be confused when when people in their chat are trying to type something and it's constantly being blocked or complaining about it. It's because of their auto mod rule sets. So you have the option between no filter, less filter, some filter, more filter, most filter. So depending on how much you want it to auto filter things, you select here. I noticed that the sum filtering filters a lot of words that I really don't think need to be filtered away. So I've turned it on to less filtering, and then no filtering for things like this. And if I feel like I need to ban a certain word that's not being filtered, I can delete the message, and then I can go and add it to my block terms if I wanted to. Anything that's automatically blocked will show up in your chat, and it'll say allow or deny. If you allow it, it'll add it to your permitted terms. If you deny it, it'll be added to your block term. Keep that in mind. Block hyperlinks, like I mentioned, if you have this on, only VIPs, Twitch admins, your moderators, and yourself can post links in your chat. Keep that in mind. If your mods are complaining that they can't keep up with chat and it's going too quickly for them to be able to moderate it, you can add a delay so that your mods are reading chat in real time, and the chats get delayed going to the stream by a couple seconds, 2, 4, 6 seconds. If they're complaining that they can't keep up, I would suggest turning this on. You can make it so that people that chat in your chat have to have their emails verified. These chat rules here are when you go to a new channel for the first time and you have you go and click on the chat, usually rules will pop up and you have to accept the rules before you can send a message. So you can kind of outline kind of rules that you want in your chat right here. You can turn on follower only mode. Only people that follow you are able to post messages in your channel. And then having moderator tools in your chat. So this is a great way for your mods to be able to see people that have been banned, words that have been banned, messages that have been deleted, all that kind of stuff. So I leave this on. And if you've banned anybody, they'll all be here. You can moderate that and keep them up to date. Affiliate, we're going to go over this in another video. I'm going to do a deep dive onto all the kind of settings that are a part of this, so keep in mind for that. And extensions are a great way for you to spice up your stream a little bit, and they can be very useful. So things like an Instagram feed or a Twitter feed and all that kind of stuff. You can do all kinds of discovery through here. I personally use Amazon Blacksmith, which shows items that I use personally as part of my setup. And it'll show all those items and people can click on them and it'll bring them to Amazon. Sound alerts, so people can donate bits and play sounds onto my stream. This is an overlay, as you notice here, and it basically shows up a little icon on top of the stream that reminds someone, if they haven't used their Twitch Prime subscription yet, that they have it and they can use it. I have a Spotify recently played panel. I use Spotify a lot when I'm streaming so people can see what is playing at the time. And then I have the Stream Elements leaderboard as well, also on my channel. So like I mentioned, let's go ahead and take a look at the current channel layout and then the new channel layout. This is the old layout. As you see, I have my stream offline. It'll show my most recent video. You have my panels here. The new layout, however, looks like this. Your channel trailer will be up here. You have your banner. You have your home, which has your recent broadcasts, those categories that I mentioned earlier. And then this is the deck. So these are all of the people that I auto-host here. You have your bio. You have your profile picture again. You have your social links. Now you have your panels. You have your schedule, so it shows any of the past broadcasts that you have here. And then it'll have the time of your next schedule, and it does this on a weekly basis. So it's always Monday to Sunday. And then it'll just show a collection of your videos, basically very similar to the way the current layout is on the channel. And then a pop-out version of the chat. We can quickly go over panels. So to edit your panels, you just click this little link here. It's the same on the old version and on the new version. So when you click on that, you can go ahead and you can add panels. You can rearrange them so you can move them around. You can create panel titles. If you don't want a title, you don't have to have one. I don't have any panel titles anywhere. You can add an image, and then if you add a link here, that image becomes a clickable link. And then you use Markdown to do your text. So an example of that is I have bolds here and a larger font. I have a hyperlink here. My donate button is a link, right, to my Stream Elements donation page, and so on and so forth. So utilize this. Some people just have panels and they don't have any information written underneath. I like having a little bit more information. I have an about me, I have a subscribe, and the moving things around is a little difficult because they don't really show in the same way that you have them appearing here. So just keep that in mind. You may have to play around with the order. But that's basically it. If you have any questions about anything that I've shown in this video, feel free to ask it in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer. If you want to have a more detailed question or you want to have a conversation, feel free to join my Discord. We got DJs in there, we have gaming streamers, we have a few art streamers, and we got people who just love talking, so feel free to join that. I'll put the links in the comment section below. And again, I stream every single day other than Wednesdays on Twitch. Feel free to hop in the chat. You can ask questions there. You can talk while I game. We can talk any kind of content and topics that you'd like. I'd love to see you there. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe if you want to see future videos. Add the notification icon if you want to be notified of my next videos. We're going to be going over how we set up OBS. We're going to go over the affiliate settings like I mentioned earlier. I'm going to do a video on setting up Stream Elements, and a lot of those settings are also applicable to Streamlabs, so on and so forth. So I appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye. I have a special sound I just set up for it. But 70. Oh shit! Hold on.
I don't have enough money for chicken nugget.
Did he do it?
That's amazing.
There's 3 mid, by the way.